Hello, how are you? I'm back again with greetings, right? I want you people to quickly grab a paper and a pen so that you will be able to do what I ask you to do, right? Okay, let's begin with today's session. So I was doing with magical words, right, which creates magic, right? The first thing I had told you, thank you, right? So I want you people to write 5 sentences using thank you, right? Thank you for coming, thank you for lending me your book, thank you for giving me a pen. So like this, you should write 5 sentences using thank you. Excuse me, this way when you ask, that means you are asking a way. And when you say excuse me, or instead of excuse me you can say pardon me. Pardon me you use whenever you are asking somebody to repeat it. Your madam is dictating notes to you, then you didn't get few words there. Then you can say, madam, can you please pardon me? Then she will repeat whatever she has told. Okay, ನೀವು ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಪಾಲಿಶ್ಡ್ ವೇ ಒಳಗೆ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಇಫ್ ಸಂಬಡಿ ಈಸ್ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್, ಏನು ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಹೇಳ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಸೇ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್, right, it looks very absurd. It doesn't look civilized. So whenever you are communicating in English, it should be presentable, right? So you should speak in that way, right? Then asking sorry, very difficult, right? How many times do you ask sorry, and how many times you mean it, and how many times you just ask sorry just for the sake of maintaining the relationship? Sorry is a very powerful word in English, right? So when do you ask sorry? When you are guilty, when you feel that you have done something wrong, right? In that case, you are going to ask sorry, right? There was a man who was parking his car, right? He opened the door and the door bangs the other person who was just walking beside that car. Then the man shouts at him, then says, "Kannadavil niniga? Can't you see that I am walking and you are banging your door?" So when he says so, this man who gets down of the car, then he just says, "Oh, I am so sorry. Things are not going well with me since morning. ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆಯಿಂದ ಏನೋ ಸರಿನೇ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲರಿ ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆ. ಅಲಾರಮ್ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಆಫೀಸಿಗೆ ಲೇಟ್ ಆಯಿತು, ಟಿಫಿನ್ ರೆಡಿ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮೈ ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ಸ್ ಚಾರ್ಜರ್. ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಕತಿ ಆಗಿಬಿಡ್ತು ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆ. ಸೊ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಬಿಟ್ ಅಪ್ಸೆಟ್. ಐ ಡಿಂಟ್ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಯು. ನೀವು ಇದು ಬಂದಿದ್ದು ನಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತೇ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ರೀ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ವೆರಿ ಸಾರಿ. ವೆನ್ ಹಿ ಸೇಸ್ ಸಾರಿ, this man cools down. Then he says, "Oh, same thing is happening with me as well. So even I am sorry for shouting at you." So everything was resolved there and then. Otherwise, what would have happened? The anger, one person's anger over other, and this person reacts to that anger, and the whole scenario will be different. Yes, fighting with each other, and people will gather, ask the several questions, whose mistake is that? Understand? So sorry is a very powerful word, but when you ask sorry, you should always mean it. Whenever you greet somebody, you should always mean it, right? I have a small daughter. When she was 6 years old, now she is 10 years old. When she was 6 years old, she just came near me, hugged me and said, "Amma, I love you." Then I said, "Oh, thank you." Then she said, "Mama, when somebody says I love you, then you should not say thank you. You should say I love you too." This is what she told me. So why can't we accept it? Then I just smiled and said, "Okay, I love you too," I said. But always remember, if somebody says I love you to you, that means they are really having some kind of affection towards you. If you don't want to say I love you too, then you can just say, "Oh, thank you." That means I am acknowledging your love towards me. It doesn't mean that it is not always required to say I love you too to somebody who says I love you. You understand? But it is a courtesy to value the person's emotions. And how many of you use this word please? Please do this for me. Please naale baale hogona. Please baale. Please nin pen kodtiya please. So this is how you communicate with your friends. Yes or no? So please andre, before independence there was a saying, please andre jeeva kelidre adunu kotbidbekanta. So now it has become so commonly used, right? So please do it for me. Please come with me, right? So you have to make 5 sentences using sorry, excuse me, and please. Thank you, I have already told you, right? So use these magical words in your conversation. English always begins with small things. So when you want to master in this particular language, right, when you go for your interview after your graduation, after your post-graduation, right, first question will be asked. What is that first question? Run me through your resume. Walk me through your resume. Or they can also ask to speak about yourself. Tell me about yourself. What will you say? The way you begin, the impact is created. It is said there is no second chance for creating the first impression. Do you agree? So you don't have a chance to create the impression second time. So first time what you communicate with others, when you say, when you talk, you communicate yourself, about yourself to somebody, right? What do you say about yourself to somebody? How do you say, right? Sir, I am Smita, I did my BA in psychology. If you say like that, okay, fine. Next, they will call for another candidate. So when you introduce yourself, have pride in what you have achieved, what you have done. So with using those things in your communication and asking sorry, saying sorry, asking excuse me. See, my nephew, he is doing his MBBS in Ambala. So he had difficulty adjusting in the environment, right? He has been brought up in a very sophisticated way. Every time he'll ask, excuse me, to give away, right? But there were people from different culture and different states. They don't have that, right? So they used to bang the door, right? Dhap, 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 to open the door, right? And he used to feel annoyed. And people would ask on the corridor, Hatbe, that means what? It doesn't mean that they are bad people, but they have been brought up that way. The culture is like that. It is okay to say so. That's what they feel. So this fellow was feeling bit difficulty in adjusting with those circumstances. Then later on, after 3 months, I just asked him, so how do you do now? Then he says, I also bang the door. And I also say, Hatbe, because it is not offensive. You understand? So politeness and the civilized culture that we need to create. So when you are carrying yourself with these virtues, then the people will automatically love you. The people will automatically accept you, right? So accepting is all that matters in the relationship, right? So every soul is crying for acceptance. Done. So these are the magical words which you should use in your communication. If somebody says you have done something, or you may be thinking that you are right, but your friend is asking, so hogi sorry keli bidappa, mugudogtadella. Ask sorry, no. Then you say, why should I ask? Let him come and ask me sorry, right? So don't hold on to such grudges. So life is all about being happy and creating happiness for others. And you can do that by using these magical words, right? Let me talk about greetings on special occasions, right? What are those special occasions? You all know. You all bring cake, cut the cake, right? And give it to your friends, enjoy with your friends, right? So that is called happy birthday. So how do you wish somebody happy birthday? It's very common. Now people also use HBD, right? No patience to type, right? So happy birthday, have a wonderful year, many happy returns of the day. This is how you wish somebody a very happy birthday, right? This is called special occasion greeting. And happy wedding anniversary, happy marriage anniversary, have fun, enjoy. This is all can be tagged with these greetings. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಮಾಡಿ you develop your language ability. ಹೆಂಗೆ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ language ability ಅಂದ್ರೆ start with simple thing. Good morning, then you say how are you? Two things are added, right? Then they will give the response. I am doing well, how are you? Then you can continue the conversation. If somebody asks you like this, right, somebody says happy birthday, then you say what? Oh, thank you, right? So instead of oh, thank you, what else can you say? Oh, so nice of you. It is such a nice gesture. I am so happy. I am so delighted to receive your greetings. So you made my day special. This response you can give for happy birthday. Next time somebody wishes you happy birthday, don't just say, oh, thank you. Don't just say that. Add something to that, right? You learn by using them. So whatever I am giving you in my video, you have to listen. If possible, jot them down. If possible, bounce them, practice them. More importantly, use them in your conversation. Then I told you about congratulations, wishing somebody best wishes. This is extremely important. So you people do this, right? Whenever exams are there, you are appearing for the exam, you can say all the best. That means what? You are wishing them best, right? So whatever you are going to attempt now, let it be the best. So that's what you mean, okay? So best wishes. When can you give the best wishes? On several occasions, like when somebody is appearing for the exam, when somebody is going for a hiking, when somebody is doing some new venture, new business, right? So whenever somebody is going to do something significant, right? It may not be very significant, but you feel that your wishes are required, right? So you wish best wishes. And when do you wish happy journey? When somebody is going out of town somewhere, right? So you wish them happy journey, right? So welcome. So these are all greetings on special occasions. There are several such greetings which you can create for yourself and you can start using them, right? Oh, very nice, very happy to know that you are opening a new store. Congratulations and best wishes. So you can add both. Some greetings are used like that, right? Congratulations for being elected as the president of a particular association. Then you can say all the very best. So let only the good thing happen to you. Let only the best thing happen to you, right? So this is how we make use of the greetings, right? Let me talk about some miscellaneous things. Like very important thing is leave taking. You want to take leave of your office or from your classes, right? You are requesting your teacher to grant you leave, right? So when somebody used to miss classes, we used to ask them, like, you have to write a leave note, okay? So when ಅವರು ಲೀವ್ ನೋಟ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದು ನೋಡಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಟೆನ್ಸಸ್ದು ಏನೂ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅದು ಏನೇನೋ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದು ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದು ನೋಡಿದರೆ ವಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಫೀಲ್ ವೆರಿ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್, ರೈಟ್? ಪೀಪಲ್ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ಹೌ ಟು write a leave note, right? So when you want to take that, this is one thing I am talking about. And one more thing is leave taking also means you are taking leave of somebody. You are going, ನೀವು ಒಬ್ಬರ ಭೇಟಾಗಿರ್ತೀರಿ, ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇದನ್ನು ಹೋಗುವಾಗೂ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಹೌ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಟ್ ದ ಟೈಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್, ಹೌ ಯು ಟೇಕ್, ಮೇ ಐ ಟೇಕ್ ಯುವರ್ ಲೀವ್, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್, right? Or let me take your leave, that means let me go. These are two things which are clubbed in this leave taking, right? Then apology ಅಪಾಲಜಿ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? ಆಸ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಸಾರಿ. ಹೌದಾ ಇಲ್ಲೋ? I apologize. It looks little more sophisticated than just saying sorry, right? Oh, na hing madena. Oh, sorry. Irli bid. That means what? You don't mean it, right? So expressing apology, that means you are telling somebody that you are truly feeling bad about what happened, right? So that is I apologize. That means very kind enough in expressing your apologies to somebody. Okay, so don't hesitate to do that, because nothing is so important than a relationship. So you want to continue with the relationship with your mom, dad, siblings andre no, brothers, sisters, right? So I keep on telling in my workshops about this, right? Awaaz badlo, duniya badlegi, right? If your mother is calling from kitchen, right? If your name is Sangeeta, then you say what? Yena? That means you are not interested in going because mom will ask you to do something. Yes or no? So mom may or may not say further. So she may say she is not interested, let me not talk to her, right? So don't take people for granted. So they may be yours, right? Your parents are yours, but how we usually do outside when we meet people, we be very polite. We don't talk in an absurd way with them. But when we come back, we take the people for granted in our house. Mom, amma ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾಳೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟು, ನಡೀತದೆ ಬಿಡು, ಹೆಂಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರು ನಡೀತದೆ. ತಮ್ಮ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆ, ಹೆಂಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರು ನಡೀತದೆ. So this is how we think. Yes or no? So you have to be very careful when you communicate even inside the house. Outside the house, of course, you are so polite, you are so presentable. Same way you should behave at home also. Then it becomes your personality, right? So expressing apology to somebody, not an easy task if you really mean it. Very easy task if you don't mean it, right? Just say sorry, over, kaam khatam. Not like that. So you should mean what you say, right? So this is about greeting. So many things I told you in these 2 videos about greeting. So you should keep on practicing them. So how you can add up to the particular greeting, how you can make use of different things, right? Now there is a custom of using different the international languages like French, Italian, Spanish, right? So greetings ಒಳಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನು ರೂಢಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಂಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತದದು. If somebody you are talking over the phone, right? It comes in telephone etiquette. I'll tell you what are the do's and don'ts when you use your cell phone or when you talk over the phone, right? There are so many different things, and greetings always make your personality richer inch by inch. So we are bringing in ಈಗ ನೀವು ಮನೆ ಕಟ್ಟುವಾಗ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಬ್ರಿಕ್ ಬೈ ಬ್ರಿಕ್ ಕಟ್ತಿರಿಲ್ಲೋ ಹಾಗೆ greetings is the first step. So English starts with small things, as I told you. Always keep reminding yourself. And in my last video I told you words are like friends. So ನಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ನೀವು ನೋಡುವಾಗ ಏನೇನು ಹೊಸದ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ನೀವು ಕಲ್ತೀರಿ ಆ ವರ್ಡ್ಸನ್ನು ಬರ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು you should make use of it in your day to day life. Then it's yours, right? So this way you have to cultivate the habit of greeting people, right? Don't wait some person will come and greet me. So you take the initiative and start greeting people, right? So in my next video I will be talking about etiquette, right? Are you ready to listen to that? Then come and watch my next video, right? Till then, bye bye.